All right, you were asked about markings on a few documents. I have the manual here, marking classified national security information, and I don't think you were given a full chance to talk about those 3 documents with the little C's on them. Were they properly documented? Were they properly marked according to the manual?
No.
According to the manual, and I ask unanimous consent to enter this into the record, Mr. Chairman.
Without objection, so ordered.
According to the manual, if you're going to classify something, there has to be a header on the document, right?
Correct.
Was there a header on the 3 documents that we've discussed today that had the little C in the text someplace?
No, there were 3 emails. The C was in the body in the text, but there was no header on the email or in the text.
So if Secretary Clinton really were an expert at what's classified and what's not classified, and we're following the manual, the absence of a header would tell her immediately that those 3 documents were not classified. Am I correct in that?
That would be a reasonable inference.
All right. I thank you for your testimony, Director. I yield back.
I understand exactly what you testified to on the issue of whether Secretary Clinton sent or received emails that were marked as classified. On Tuesday, you stated, and I quote, "Only a very small number of the emails containing classified information bore markings indicating the presence of classified information," end of quote. Republicans have pounced on this statement as evidence that Secretary Clinton lied. But today, we learned some significant new facts. First, you clarified that you were talking about only 3 emails out of 30,000. Is that right?
3, yes.
3 out of 30,000. Is that right?
Yes, at least 30,000.
At least 30,000. Second, you confirmed that these 3 emails were not properly marked as classified at the time based on federal guidelines and manuals. Instead, these emails included only a single, quote, C, parenthesis, in parenthesis, and then end of quotation mark, for confidential on 1 paragraph lower down in the text. Is that right?
Correct.
Third, you testified that based on these facts, it would have been a, quote, reasonable inference for Secretary Clinton to, quote, immediately, end of quote, conclude that these emails were not, in fact, classified. But there's one more critical fact. These emails were not, in fact, classified. The State Department explained to us yesterday, they reported that these emails are not classified and that including the little C on these emails was a result of a human error.